That's it for Triforce Heroes from there.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the premier funny man in contemporary Christian music, and would you make him welcome to Zanies here in Nashville, Mike Warnke.
What I'm going to do right now is to stall for a few minutes so that those of you who have never seen me before can accustom to the shock. Because, when I do a regular concert, there's usually a number of people there who have been aced into coming by a friend of theirs. And usually that friend has been aced into coming simply because the friend that brought the friend wants to see the shock value of seeing me for the first time. Because they tell these people, this is a Christian event, this man is a gospel minister, and God will move greatly upon your life if you come with me to this particular function. This man is mightily used of the Holy Ghost. Praise God. And they get in there and I come out. And I love to go to little churches and stand in the narthex where they don't know me, and there's always ladies coming in and they'll always stage whisper something like, "Look at him, I hope God gets to him, praise God." You can sure tell that he needs it, and then I get up there and go, "Maud, I am not the problem, I'm the answer." Anyway, so I'll stop and let you guys get used to me for a minute. I know that a lot of people think that I'm weird, but to me that's only recognition of my only obvious talent. And as God has asked me to give him what I have and not what you have, then I'm going to go ahead and be weird because it's the only thing I do really well. But then again, when you get to thinking about it, weirdness is a relative concept, because if weird stuff happens where weird stuff is supposed to happen, it's not really weird stuff. Because if weird stuff happens where weird stuff is supposed to happen, that would be normal, right? Only normal stuff is really weird when it happens where weird stuff is supposed to happen, because normal stuff can only be normal when it happens where normal stuff is supposed to happen, whereas weird stuff really becomes weird only when it happens where normal stuff is supposed to happen. In other words, weirdness is a relative concept. Okay? Now here we have a gentleman in a gray suit and a maroon tie, a fairly normal-looking individual. Now, if I went with you somewhere, okay, with you and your friends, people would say, "What is those normal guys doing with that freak?" Right? However, if you hung out with me and my friends, people would say, "What are those freaks doing with that narcotics officer?" So weirdness, because, now see, you guys come to see me because you know I'm weird. Those of you that know me, you come out here when you come to see me because you know I'm weird. I'm going to make you know that. Yeah, I know that. It's okay. Weirdness is my trade. Weirdness is my trait. Weirdness is my characteristic. I know you think I'm weird. Okay? Thank you. It's a compliment. I have no problem with that, all right? But did you ever wonder what a weird person thinks is weird? I mean, if you think I'm weird, what do I think is weird? I think it's weird when you're sitting in church and 3 pews behind you, somebody goes, I always think to myself, what are they going to do with that now? God, it might be time to pray. Oh, did I feel the Spirit pass by? Or you see somebody scratch their ear. That's not too weird, but when they look at their finger, now that, and they always want to show it to you. Looky here, oh, well, that's okay. I'm blessed enough for one day, Or you get somebody to blow their nose, then they look at that. What kind of wisdom are they trying to find in there? It must be pretty good, because then they fold it up and keep it. Well, I ought to check that out when I got better light, These are things that weird people worry about. I have questions that wander through my mind that normal people don't even think of. I mean, how do you know when yogurt's gone bad? How do you get Teflon to stick to a skillet when nothing sticks to Teflon? What would it be like to try and nail Jell-O to a wall? That'd have to be incredibly fast. That's probably why there is really no Jell-O art. Did you ever think of that? Well, it's weird, see? And then even when normal stuff happens to weird people, it becomes weird stuff because the weird rubs off, And sometimes normal people do weird things, but because they're not weird enough to notice it, they don't really know it's weird. Like flying. Flying is weird. Now, when you're going someplace you can't think about it because you've got to get from point A to point B. So you've got to anesthetize your mind to the weirdness of your situation so that you won't chicken out and not get on the conveyance there, okay? But sitting here in this room today, just us, let's be honest, okay? Getting in a hollow metal tube with wings on it under the command of a person you don't know and letting this individual take you to 35,000 feet and travel in excess of 500 miles an hour is weird. You understand? And I worry about it all the time. And I tell my road manager, Rick, I go, I'm worried about this. He says, don't worry about it. You're not going anywhere till it's your time. And I think, what if it's the pilot's time? And, you know, you're standing in heaven, and St. Peter walks over and goes, what the heck are you doing here? You go, well, I'm with him. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have a ticket for Nashville. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, you know, it's weird stuff. And they say things on the airplane that are supposed to make you feel better, like, fasten your seatbelt in case we have an accident. Like what? We fall out of the sky from 35,000 feet? And it's going to help if I've got my seatbelt on? Oh yeah, we're going to crash right into the ground, but I'm not worried because I have my seatbelt on. This guy sliding along the roof doesn't have his seatbelt on. He's going to be in big trouble about the time we land, but when we crash and burn in a huge ball of orange flame, I'll have no problem because I have my seatbelt on. This makes me feel a lot better, you know? You know? In the unlikely event that we should lose cabin pressure, a compartment directly above your head will open and oxygen masks will fall from the ceiling. If this should occur, please extinguish your smoking material, reach up, grasp a mask, pull it to the full extent of the plastic tubing, place the gold cup over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Sure, I'm going to breathe normally. I'm in a hollow metal tube with no oxygen in it. I'm falling out of the sky. I'm in a dense fog. I can't even find the mask, and when I get it on my face, I'm going to breathe normally. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be going, you say, oh, you sound like you're having a baby. I would be having a baby. Well, maybe not. I could probably just relax, sit back, and breathe normally because, after all, I have my seatbelt on.
I swear, that's the first time in several months, at least, that I've listened to that particular tape. That particular section in particular, you know? Mike Warnke. One of the greatest names in Christian comedy. I'd display more of the tape, but time constraints, you know? Anyways, Mike Warnke. There's a reason why I did Mike Warnke for this video today. At the making of this video, it's April 1st, which means April Fool's Day, so you gotta expect a few pranks and laughs. Partially the reason why the title is a day with the Triforce Heroes. But yeah, joke's on you guys. But at least you guys got a few laughs out of this one. There's a reason why I did Mike Warnke specifically. It's because today's a Saturday. Being the fact that it's an April Fool's Day on a Saturday, I figured, why not combine an April Fool's prank with a little bit of where I come from. And you gotta admit, some of that stuff was pretty funny. But yeah, that was way back when Mike Warnke was still in his 30s, 40s, 50s. I don't know what age he was at that time. He was a happy father, he'd yet to have grandkids. But anyways, Mike Warnke actually has a book that he personally wrote called The Satan Seller. I highly recommend reading it so you get a better idea of where Mike Warnke comes from. And while this video is basically an April Fool's prank, I highly suggest you guys, as the viewers of this video, I highly suggest that you guys give the book a read. And also look up Mike Warnke on YouTube and Pandora. You'd be surprised at what you can find. And being that this is April Fool's Day, why don't you guys give the classic Kuzon first to look-see on the search engine right up there. I guarantee you're in for some laughs if you find Abbott and Costello in the title. Click on it and watch it all the way through. I dare you not to laugh when watching the video. But either way, leave a comment below. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see on the channel. In the meantime, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's over on the other corner. It's over here for you mobile users. Actually, no, it got moved over here. But for you guys using PCs and laptops, right here, mobile, right there. And be sure to click on the bell so you're notified about every video after you subscribe. But other than that, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. But in the meantime, this is Sal Aragon Mander signing off. Zai Hella.